Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, make sure you hit the bell notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I'll upload randomly, so I don't want you guys to miss out. So definitely hit the bell notification, man. When you see the squeaky lines, you know you have been notified. And guys, I'm finna snap. Alright? This is obviously the Carolina Panthers versus Pittsburgh Steelers recap. You know what I'm saying? I basically break down what I seen happen. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you what this is. I'm gonna tell you. So first of all, y'all take a seat because this is gonna be, I think it's gonna be one of my longer videos because I gotta go off on a bunch of stuff. But first of all, I'm gonna go off on the offense and what atrociousness I see. Second of all, I'm gonna go off on the defense and the sorriness I seen from the defense and the sorry state our defense is in. And third of all, I'm finna go off on the referees. I mean, absolutely off on these refs. Probably the worst refereeing I've ever seen in my life. So we got a lot to talk about, guys. So get comfortable, take a seat, you know, get some popcorn, because I'm gonna snap on these boys. So let's get started. The Carolina Panthers got absolutely embarrassed on Thursday Night Football on a national stage in front of everybody. They got slapped up 52-21. Now, first of all, I gotta get into this offense. What happened to the O-line? That's my question. I don't understand how the beginning of the season you've been playing amazing, but then the Ravens had the #1 defense and the most sacks, and they couldn't touch Cam not once. But all of a sudden, Tampa Bay sacks Cam twice. Cam gets sacked 5 times against Pittsburgh. What happened? What happened to Greg Van Roten, who's balling out? What happened to Chris Clark, who's balling out? What happened to Taylor Moton, who's balling out? TJ Watt was having a field day on Taylor Moton. Greg Van Roten was getting beat consistently. I mean, other plays, Christian McCaffrey had to basically try to stop somebody and couldn't do nothing. Guys just ran right through Christian and got to Cam. It makes no sense that Cam had no time in the pocket. Absolutely no time in the pocket. And I want to get off on North Turn too, because it makes no sense that you didn't put no tight end to chip block somebody. You let these guys basically demolish our O-line, and Cam get hit over and over and over again, and you didn't decide to put a tight end back there? You didn't decide to do 2 tight end sets and give Cam some time? That makes absolutely no sense to me. No sense. And Cam, it was just straight stupid to try to throw this ball, you know what I'm saying, away when you get slung around by TJ Watt. I mean, let's be honest, guys. They would have been better off getting the safety because they would have got 2 points and they would have got the ball. And hopefully our defense could stop them. But we'll get into the defense later. Hopefully the defense can stop them. But Cam ends up getting slung around. He throws this stupid pass, you know what I'm saying, gets picked off and ran in for a touchdown. Now we're down, not down 7, now it's not tied 7-7, but we're down 14-7. The O-line played like trash. The only bright spot was Christian McCaffrey. Now mind you, after Cam Newton threw that interception, he kind of, you know, snapped out of it and played pretty well when he actually has the protection. And Christian McCaffrey looked like a baller in this game, obviously, you know what I'm saying, because he's been balling out the whole time. But for the most part, I mean, we played atrocious. It was sad, man. It was like, are you serious? Is this the offense that just scored 42 on Tampa Bay? The offense that just scored 30 the game before that? Come on, man. Against the Ravens? The offense that came back against Philly? Get shellacked? Like, we couldn't do end-arounds. We couldn't do nothing, man. We could not do anything. There was just deer in headlights, man. They did not show up. Now, mind you, the only pass I'm gonna give them is that it was a short week. You didn't have that much time to prepare, but to get smacked like that, to get absolutely embarrassed on national TV is disgraceful. As a Panthers fan, you know, obviously I don't mind, you know, I don't mind losing when we're sorry. But when I know my team is good, when I know we have a good NFL team, and they get beat like this, it's sad. It really is sad. It is absolutely sad to me because our offense is way better than that. We have way better targets, which is a better team than this, man. And we didn't show up. The O-line let the #1 defense with Terrell Suggs and the #1 sack leading team not get one sack. And then let Pittsburgh come in here and sack Cam 5 times? That's unacceptable, man. And the worst thing about it is, we can't even put in Matt Khalil because he's probably going to get beat worse. We can't even put in anybody else because they're probably going to get beat worse. This is the best line we had in a few years now, be honest with you. And they got beat like a drum. They better get to the drawing board. They better watch this tape till their eyes bleed because this O-line needs to be way better than that. That O-line played atrocious. Cam Newton can't do stupid mistakes like that either. You know what I'm saying? Christian McCaffrey, you're the only one that gets a pass because the rest of these guys played like they was Pee-wee football players. They played like they had no heart, no respect for themselves, man. It was sad. Now on to this sorry defense. First of all, Eric Washington should be fired. He should be fired immediately. He should be fired. I'm gonna tell you what's the fireable offense. There was a play. He rushed like 2 people. He gave Big Ben like 4 seconds in the pocket to throw a deep strike to Antonio Brown to take up like 30, 40 yards. He should be fired just on that. Just on that. But let me get into this sorry defense. First of all, James Bradbury, you bit on a dig route when there was a corner right there and let Juju Smith-Schuster run right by you and get an easy touchdown. That's one of the sorry things the defense did. Secondly, Dante Jackson. Why did Eric Washington leave Dante Jackson on Antonio Brown? I literally said before the game, put James Bradbury on Juju Smith-Schuster and put 2 people on Antonio Brown. 2 people. Dante Jackson and a safety. That's what I said. Guess what? Give Dante Jackson single coverage on Antonio Brown and let him get beat on a deep play, whatever, for a touchdown. Now, Dante Jackson's a good corner. I'm not saying he's not. But you don't leave a freaking baller receiver. I mean, this man, I think he led the league in touchdowns. He led the league in receiving yards like 2 or 3 times in his career already. And you're going to leave him one-on-one with a rookie? That's another reason Eric Washington should be fired. And then finally, the defense as a whole played like trash. I'm disappointed in Luke, man. Luke Kuechly is one of the best, is probably the best middle linebacker in the league. He diagnosed plays better than any linebacker I've ever seen. And you mean to tell me you missing your gaps? You not tackling well? You guys not getting to the ball carrier? James Conner was running all over you. Swizzell, whatever, Samuel, whatever his name was, he was running all over you. Like everybody was running all over us. And then we couldn't get no pass rush. We couldn't get, like, Julius Peppers was better than any other pass rushers we had. Julius Peppers was making more plays than anybody on that defense. Swatting balls down and all types of craziness, man. Julius Peppers came to play. The rest of them guys looked like they were just, you know, the lights were too bright for them or something. They looked like they were stunned. Because they played so sorry. And in my last video, I was saying the defense is going to make us win. Our defense is better than their defense. I was proved absolutely wrong in that situation. Our defense looks sorry. And it's sad on Ron RIvera because you are a defensive-minded head coach. Your defense is not supposed to look like that. It's not supposed to look like that. The defense looked trash. And you know, Ron RIvera thought, okay, I promoted Sean McDermott to defense coordinator. He played great. He got a head coaching job. I promoted Steve Wilkes to defense coordinator. He did great. He got a head coaching job. Now you try Eric Washington. 3rd time is not the charm, Ron. Get him out of here because he played like he's coaching like crap. This is the worst defense we had since your tenure here, man. It is outrageous how bad this defense is. I think Big Ben had a perfect passer rating. A perfect passer rating. I think it's like 158.3, bro. We couldn't get a stop to save our lives. Even though the offense wasn't playing that great, the defense, I was like, man, at least the defense can stop them once or twice. and our offense will get going, and we'll be right back in the game. They couldn't stop them all game. They were looking lost all game. And then Eric Reid got ejected on that play, man. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with Ron RIvera and Cam Newton and Eric Reid. I don't think he should have got ejected for that play. I think if you want to give him roughing the passer, fine, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to give him a 15-yard penalty, cool. But ejection, I think that was way too harsh for that. Way too harsh. So the defense is sorry. Luke Kuechly spoke to the team afterwards, and he had to because they looked horrible. I know he was like, bro, we messing up because we look horrible. And hopefully this is the wake-up call that they need because they got punched in the mouth and could not recover. So hopefully these guys go back home and they reevaluate their football careers because these guys playing like trash. There's no reason why you should get embarrassed like that on a Thursday night football game. For all those people that said we should not make moves at a trade deadline, don't worry about this, don't worry about that. We're good. We're a really good team. Our defense is fine. This and that third. Why would we want to change Dante Jackson and all this? Everything, everybody was saying we're good. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. I said trade for Lando Collins. Everybody was like, nah, man. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Why would we trade for that? Exactly what I'm talking about. If Lando Collins was on the field, I don't think Juju Smith-Schuster would have got that long bomb. Why? Because he's a very good safety. He's a Pro Bowl safety. I think he'll have been better off in that situation. Also, the Patrick Peterson thing. Everybody was like, oh man, we don't have the cap space. We couldn't figure out how to do it. The Panthers just cleared up $2 million of cap space from giving Mario Addison a bonus early. That's $2 million right there. Like I said, you couldn't go to some veteran players and take them to get pay cuts or do the same thing you did just now and give other people their bonus early so you can clear up some cap space? What are y'all talking about, man? What are we talking about here? We could have made it happen if we wanted to. We just chose not to. And obviously, it hurt us in this game. You think Patrick Peterson would have allowed what happened to Dante Jackson, man? Of course not. This is what I mean by don't rest on your laurels. You think if we had Dante Fowler Jr. or Bruce Irving, we wouldn't have got to Big Ben at least 1 or 2 more times? Of course we would have. This is what I mean by resting on your laurels. This is what I mean by not going for it when you need to. The Panthers got complacent. We became some fat cats thinking that, oh, we're 6-2, we're good, and this is what happened. We got the break speed off us. Never rest on your laurels, and we should have made some moves at the trade deadline, whether getting Lando Collins, or getting Patrick Peterson, or signing Bruce Irvin, or trading for Dante Fowler Jr. Something. But we did absolutely nothing, and it bit us in the butt. My favorite part about this video, the person I need to go off on the most, was the referees. They had to get paid. I think they got a king's ransom because this job was amazing. They cheated throughout the game. It was absolutely just tomfoolery. These referees had it in for the Panthers since the beginning of the game. First of all, TJ Watt slamming his head into Cam Newton's shoulder, neck, helmet area. It's supposed to be a roughing the passer no matter where you go. I mean, Gerald McCoy tapped Ben Roethlisberger and then apologized and got a roughing the passer. But TJ Watt could run his head into Cam's shoulder, neck area and not get a roughing the passer makes no sense to me. Antonio Brown was clearly holding Dante Jackson's shirt. Obviously, that's why Dante was so pissed. Because how is a 4-3 corner not be able to keep up with a 4-5, 4-6 receiver? It makes no sense. Because he was holding his shirt, and they didn't care about that either. Even the DJ Moore play, where DJ Moore clearly got the first down, they put the ball behind the first down. We had to challenge the spot of the ball just to get the first, when it was clearly a first. Or let me give it back. Let me give the opposite of that. The Vance McDonald play where Vance McDonald clearly did not get the first down. We stopped him before he got the first down. They gave him the first. Come on, bro. Are you serious? Luke Kuechly and these guys wrapped him up and literally did not give him the first. And they gave him the first. But one of the biggest robberies I've seen was the Vance McDonald touchdown in the back of the end zone. It clearly was not a touchdown. He was bobbling the ball literally the whole way. I mean, the only time he got possession when he was literally on the ground. And they gave him a touchdown. They said it, and this is how crazy it is. They said they're going to review it, but all of a sudden, they kick a field goal. I mean, it was so bad, it still said score review on the bottom right-hand corner. It still says scoring review. They were still supposedly reviewing it, but they already kicked the field goal. Then the announcer said, hey, yeah, we're going to talk to Mike Pereira and see what he thought. And then the shows come back from commercial and nobody talks to Mike Pereira anymore? Listen, man, these guys, these referees were horrible. They let these guys, it was Super Bowl 50 all over again. They let them tee off on cam, hit cam any way they wanted, and never threw a flag. But then Eric Reid flies and does this little shoulder thing to Ben Roethlisberger's head, and then he gets ejected from the game? Come on, man. It was absolute robbery, bro. It was an absolute robbery. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. I was like, I'm so happy I didn't live stream this game. I am ecstatic I did not live stream this game because it was just idiotic. It was just stupid how they leaned towards the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, mind you, I expect them to get a little bit of favor because they're at home. But Antonio Brown clearly holding Dante Jackson's shirt and they don't get no penalty and there's a ref right there. Come on, man. The ref right in the back of the end zone when Vance McDonald was bobbling the ball the whole time they gave him a touchdown? Come on, NFL. You got to do better than this. Like, what's the point of watching football if we got to worry about the refs and the team? I mean, come on, bro. That's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Like, all in all, this was an embarrassment on the Panthers, you know, offense and defense and defensive coordinator and just head coaching in general because Ron RIvera let Eric Washington be the defensive coordinator while he was stinking it up all season. And this is a disgrace to the NFL, man. The NFL referees are so horrible. Then they're going to put out some stupid list saying that, oh, we missed some plays. Like that's going to do something for us, man. All in all, man, the refereeing sucked. The game sucked. We played like trash. And on to Detroit. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to get in the comment section, man. Let me know how you feel about the defense, the offense, and the referees. Tell me how you feel about that, man. I don't know, man. Just tell me how you feel about that, whatever. Tell me if you feel like we should have got some trades done before the trade deadline, whatever. Get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about that. Make sure you check out the LCameraTV apparel. Shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. Links in the description below. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Check out the Patreon page. That, you know, exclusive content, shout out Blooper Reels. That link is in the description below too. You feel me? Support the channel, support me. You already know what it is, man. Share with all your Panther family, friends, anybody Panther related, anybody football related, anybody Steelers related, anybody anything related. You know what I'm saying? Let them know LCameraTV is rocking with Panther Nation rocking with LCameraTV. And thank y'all for always supporting, man. But this is a bad Sunday. I told y'all, man, we should have did some moves at the trade deadline. But people were acting like I was crazy. Y'all already know what it is. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.